It's Good Morning, Mark Jones. Welcome to Yellow Shelf.
Joanna, thanks for joining me. I should
Ah,
start
no,
doing.
I am joining
I,
you because I know your line of work. So don't, Mark, but
can
today
I just
you'll
tell you?
be,
Sorry to jump. Yeah,
yeah,
no, I've just recorded my own podcast like literally half an hour ago,
there you
and so
go.
I think I'm still in that mode.
Well, that's good to know because we also talk to podcast host, Mark. So we might get you back on later in the year or next year and we can talk about your show. Congratulations, Mark. Tell us about your new book, The Story Code. What do we need to know?
Yes. Oh, look, I'm so excited. Thank you. The book is called The Story Code, and the subtitle is Unlock Resilience and Influence by Rewriting the Stories You Tell Yourself. And can I just tell you, every time I tell people I'm writing a book about the stories we tell ourselves, it doesn't matter who I speak to, it's always like, really? I want to know about that.
Yeah.
So I think to some extent it's quite self-explanatory, but the focus is what are these stories that we tell ourselves? These are the hidden
Yeah.
things like our inner critic, the self-doubt, the limiting beliefs that we carry. It's part memoir and it's part guide on what I call a storytelling mindset. And that's quite simply, how do you understand and then rewrite these internal narratives? Because really what we need to do in an age of burnout is figure out how can I be resilient? How can I influence other people if I'm a leader or if I am in a position of, working with teams? How can I be my best self? And so that's what the book's about.
Yeah, and there's that sense in the bookmark that it's about uh heart and mind.
Mm.
Does that make sense? Well, that's what I took away from it. It was that feeling that, storytelling, yeah, we need to be mindful in the heart and the mind.
Well, actually, my first book is called Beliefonomics, and
Okay.
it was about how you realize the true value of your story as a brand and also as a leader.
Sure.
And that was one of the key insights of that book, which is
Yeah.
that a really effective story engages both our hearts and our minds.
Yep.
And what I've learned in business over a long period of time, and also in my time as a journalist, is that when we engage emotionally, we're far more effective as storytellers. So that's that heart piece. But then there's a mind side of it. I think one of the myths in storytelling is that we think if people just understand my facts, then they'll come alongside me or they'll agree to my, opinion.
Yes.
It's not the case. We humans are very emotional.
Yeah, oh, aren't we? And Mark, you mentioned your career, journalism, leadership, speaker and brand storyteller. Tell us a bit about you, Mark.
Well, I began my career as a full-time journalist for about 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
I got to actually a point of realizing with small family, it
Yeah.
wasn't particularly compatible with,
Yes.
10 hours a day, 6 days a week. I then moved into freelance journalism. I accidentally started a brand storytelling agency with my
Yeah.
wife. I actually went to Bible college at the time. I thought I was going to go off into Christian ministry. In the process of doing that study, I actually started doing all this corporate work. And so when I say I accidentally, my wife and I were working together on it, and that took off. And so 15 years later, we had built an organization that then merged with one of our clients, as it turns out, became Impact Institute as it is today. And
Yeah.
then just 2 Julys ago, I stepped out of the CEO role of that organization to focus on this, on
Yes.
writing and
Yeah.
speaking professionally, working with different clients on their events. So
Yeah.
as a host or an MC, that sort of work, because I just want to get this really positive, optimistic message out there to as many people. So I've been working away on this book.
Yeah.
So that's a very quick potted history
Yeah.
of that. And of course, I've been speaking and writing throughout the whole time.
Yeah. And look, I mean, it's good to know, particularly good to know you've got a first book, your second book. Mark, would you write again? Is there more to this writing chapter of yours?
Joanna, I think I've actually been bitten by the bug. I hate to confess.
Okay. I know I asked that cheeky
I'm like a
question.
digital bowerbird.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been collecting lots and lots of ideas over time. So I do have a number of books planned after this
Yeah,
one,
okay.
and we'll see how it all shakes out. But
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, no. And look, enjoy the launch, enjoy this one. There's a lot of it keeps you busy, book launch. Thank you so much for joining us, Mark. I want to point everyone in the direction of your website. That's a great place to start to
Yep.
get pre-orders and obviously learn more about you and the work you do. I'd love to get you back in the future with any more books that you write, but no pressure because we'll be here a long time and we just keep supporting authors out there. And yeah, enjoy, Mark. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you. And so, yeah, you can find me at markjones.au, and I'm also quite active on LinkedIn. So check it out,
Yeah.
and I'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, look, I'll put both those links in the show notes to make it easy for everyone to connect. Thanks, Mark.
See ya.
Cheers.